sorry everybody for the for both the delay. It took a little bit. I ended up my phone ended up getting unplugged, and then I had to restart the stream there just because I realized that I had before I well, in the little preview thing before the stream officially started, I accidentally pulled up my personal email there, so that was probably bad. So I had to restart that. But anyways, here we are. So welcome. We're in queue, or we're in loading in, and there we are. So you get to jump right into the action tonight. Doing the Soraka game here.
The storm of conflict between the gods has raged.
If you haven't checked it out, go check out. I did just release a 10.15 preview if you're interested in that. What I think about some of the changes coming up next week. I'll put a link to that in the upper right here. I just figured out how to do that. I'm going to start doing that in more videos where it has a little pop-up thing in the upper right.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Where now if I say something like, oh, there's this video, I've done a guide on that, on dodging, I've done a guide on items or something, now I can just go back through in the editing process at the end and just add a link up there. So check that out. And then now at the end of the stream as well, I can add a link to, you know, other videos people have talked about. So I'll try to link that. I used to just put it in the description and just say, you know, go check this out in the description, but it's like dinosaur technology. Now I can put the links in there. Hey, what's up, Fane?
The night is long, the day dawns true.
And I am gonna remake some of the try to do like a new section called, like, I don't know, quick FAQ type of things, and try to see if I can do like a 15 to 30 minute updated video on dodging guides, or like video itemization guides and things like that I haven't done in a while, just like really short versions. Then that way I can just reference those and just put those links in. So when I do a support tier list, I don't have to talk about why are enchanters strong. Every patch I can just say, hey, check this video out, it explains it well, and then just move on. And that should allow me, by having those little shorthand references, that should allow me to make shorter videos, hopefully.
From order and chaos springs new hope.
Nice early start. Yeah. Stream day. Yeah, my phone got unplugged, so I didn't hear my alarms. It died. Probably my fault. I probably pulled it out of the wall. Rory, I've never seen her interact with unplugging stuff out of walls before. And she left the lamp plugged into the same socket, so I think it was, I just tried to pull the phone too far. Poppy jungle. Okay, she's coming behind you. Oh, it actually went to some minions there. Did y'all see that? If she got the full isolation there, then she would have killed him.
My brothers and sisters see the truth.
I took too much damage there. Nice. Timo putting that pressure on.
I like that.
Order or chaos. Or stasis. I took the scale.
Come on, at least let me get the cannon. I think we'll get it. No. Well, at least I got the experience for it, I guess. Okay.
hangs on a precipice. Rise, divinity, and cleanse this cruel world. I herald the beginning of our end.
It's not safe for me to stand in lane like that, so I don't know. I just go ahead and back. Winions. Yeah. They absorbed like 2 or 3 of her missiles. Okay, BF sword, thank God. After the itemization, interesting itemization choices the game last night. Feels good to see a standard item.
A new age cannot begin until the old one ends. From the fires I hold the fire has been slain. Arrogance and darkness. I will not let you. It is not your time. I must walk the inner tree.
They're doing a really good job of dodging a bunch of stuff.
Darkness takes all.
Making the big plays.
Released from the shackles of blood. I must bring the world to balance.
Alright. Get my coffee here in a second.
I am the last life, born between night and dawn.
An enemy has been slain.
Mortals will inherit the future.
Dude, I just pinged it. You have ping disabled or something? Like, I don't know. I get it.
I'm coming.
The whole small
Nice. No one listens to things. Well, they do. I mean, this person isn't, but most people do.
gods of the world lies in death.
What's up, Jolty? Hey, thanks, Gecko.
Shed all uncertainty.
Appreciate the sub. Oh, I got the ocean drag. Oops. Oh, he smited way early.
Divinity wanes.
Poppy's coming up at you.
The gods have fought for so long, most have forgotten their true purpose. This divine conflict must end.
An enemy has been slain.
So disorder.
An enemy has been slain.
This is Teemo.
Yeah, that's right. Teemo's dominating. He's the 1 out of 10. He's the chosen one.
1 out of 15.
Yeah.
Gods of while the world lies neglected.
Gotta keep going though. He doesn't have a great scaling build.
Yeah.
Laning kill.
Careful, Jin's coming. Might try to help you.
Serenity.
I'll try to interrupt. Wait, no, he's not. He's backing off.
Okay. Yeah, I could have ulted a little bit faster. Let me get my coffee. If I had my coffee, I would have hit that faster.
Nice, had some.
Petty core.
Nice.
Fully recharged.
That. Do you have to drop the hammer on the guys not at work?
Actually, dude, it's been really, really chill lately. It's been very, very nice.
Nice. Nah.
A great
Try not
cataclysm
to take it for granted.
approaches.
'Cause it's nice. It's like this.
I will quell the fire's conflict.
Good lord.
Yeah. What's going off?
Teammate.
Oh, the freaking Jin W.
Divinity has been slain.
Oh my god, I'm coming.
Great. I don't think she has ult.
Rise, divinity, and cleanse
I'm
this
just trying to body block at that point.
Nice. Jin and I got kind of split up. I'm not sure why he didn't try to run top, but whatever.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, I'm just gonna sell that. Bag it
mortals
against
must succeed, where gods have
Turret plating
Toward.
will soon fall.
There we go. Especially without flash, really gotta get that movement speed going here.
the day dawns.
Horus dies immediately while I'm walking the lane. I'm gonna go ahead and push this. They bagged. They went.
Through fires of opposition, I'll forge my own path.
I'm coming to you.
Okay. Huh. Alright. This Poppy's a bit different than the other one we played the other day. That Poppy's pretty good.
The whole cycle in balance.
Should we get just drag?
Dude.
Did he mess up?
Oh my god, yes. Royally. Okay. Well, I don't know. Some people, Jolty, like I said, I think that most people listen to things in Jolty at least.
Has destroyed.
This guy's that's fine. He's having an off game. Whatever. We can win anyways.
Oh my goodness.
Sunrise or sunset.
Your team has destroyed. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Released from the shackles of war.
Moon Boy is so high. He's actually on the moon. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I mean, he has a lot of kills.
A new age cannot
He's
begin
getting a lot of cleanup kills.
until the
So
old
that's
one
good.
ends.
Alright, I'm outie.
The sun hangs low on the horizon. Floating as it Focus and clarity.
I have so much gold I have to buy.
Been slain.
Oh, Timo cleaning him up.
What a tilter.
Oh, we done got him.
Elegance in darkness. Ferocity in light.
Oh, I got a pink ward over there. Hacks. Alright.
This divine conflict must end.
Killing spree.
There's Timo's going hard.
I can't finish anybody off, dude. I'm gonna have more assists than you by the end of the game.
That's right. We're running the double assist comp here. So
That's
the
right.
double support comp.
The world hangs on a precipice.
I don't know if I can get there in time.
An ally has
A
been
new
slain.
age cannot begin
Your
until
turret
the
has
old
been
one
destroyed.
ends.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
She done goofed up.
Killing spree.
Do you even need ult?
Shut down.
A great cataclysm.
I guess me and you could take drag here. I'm gonna go grab blue. Or drag.
Okay. We'll push this in one more wave while we're waiting.
Destined conflict.
Start it.
With purpose and finality.
I wasn't sure about Vel'Koz, how far that would reach.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. Just wait on the smite.
Yeah.
We can go kill Aurelian.
The gods bicker while the world lies neglected.
Soldiers, onward!
An ally has been slain.
Really?
March on!
Has been slain. Your team has destroyed a
You should die, right?
I herald the beginning of
unstoppable. Double kill. Rampage. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
thrive in the limit.
Heh. Right, holy fount. Hey, what's up, Ray?
Released from the shackles of life.
Nice. Yeah, I've walked out of some of these fights like less than 5% health.
Yeah, I don't know. To be
They
honest
love
with you,
it.
I don't know how you survived that Vel'Koz ult.
From order and chaos springs new hope.
Yeah, I just flashed to the side and he just didn't turn it fast enough. And then Jin just missed like twice. Hey, thanks, Zoe. Appreciate the sub.
Though born in hollow,
Has destroyed a turret. Ally has been slain.
I see the back.
Your
I
team
got
has
some
destroyed a turret.
Got some change.
twice now. Yeah, I'm about to die. Dead.
Your
Yeah.
turret has been
Yeah.
destroyed.
Okay.
An ally has been slain.
If I have you to heal me, I wonder if we can do. Probably not.
Oh, Baron. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's gonna lower your damage a lot.
mortals mimic order and chaos.
I think. I don't. It does something to debuff
Learn the truth.
the closest
Come here
person.
to try to hunt some of these guys.
Okay.
Ooh. Poppy comes over here. I might try and kill Poppy. Oh, Jin. I'm gonna kill Jin.
Nah. Yeah, nice.
In twilight, this divine conflict has
Is that a goat girl or something?
As
Wings.
the wars of gods
Emotes.
rage
I wish they really should put
Etiquette.
a little more effort into their emotes. Like, just make them bigger or something. People just love emotes. Emote going off.
Well,
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
From the stars, all forces return.
Go on, coach.
dang, S plus. Look at you.
Oh, we got him. Got him. All right. Do one more here, and then I'll try a jungle game out. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do a jungle game right now. If we can get it. Banger's text. Oh, up there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the font that I use here. I like it. It's just, to me, it just seems like it's one that pops out the most. I started off using PicMonkey because it used to be free when I first did it, and then they changed it to like, I don't know, $4 a month or something. So I was like, fine. I should probably just get... I think I've got access to the Adobe stuff from my university. At least some really basic stuff. I think. I don't know. But I'm just kind of, I'm like, I already know how to use this. I can crank out a picture pretty quick. So I'll just stick with that. But yeah, that's one that that I like a lot. Just like, it's just really thick. I feel like it's pretty easy to spot. Looks kind of cartoony, like a comic or something, but they've added some more though. Do everything in New Times Roman. Be like, I don't know. Maybe if it was like a financial advice video or, you know, just something else targeted at boomers. Financial Times is a boomer font. Wings, or New Times Roman. Boomer font. All the kids these days, they like to turn in their papers in Comic Sans. Some of them do other fonts, as long as I can read them. Like, I don't care. It's
Yeah.
like, I actually kind of like the Georgia font. I don't know why. Just Darius banned. I guess it was ban whole Blitzy.
Old Blitzy.
That's right. Wait, support Camille? They're switching? He does not blitz nor crank. Jolty loves that blitz crank. I kind of want a Volibear. I mean, Volley's like really good once you get him powered up, but like Nunu's just OP right from the start, I feel like. You can't do eyeball collection. I kind of like cheap shot though. I don't know. You can get extra 30, up to 30 extra AP off of eyeball collection once you get to 10 kills and assists. I mean, he does have very good AP ratios. Trist lane should be pretty snowbally. So early on, you can probably trigger this once or twice. It might actually be a Camille support. I'm gonna go with cheap shot.
That cheap shot.
That's right. I think it just gives you more kill threat early. Let's see if we can get that Triss going. I mean, you can take the attack speed rune. I'd rather have the AP rune. I'm not even sure, like, his AP ratios are so good, I'm not even sure if it's that much faster. Maybe on your first clear a little bit, but the AP rune's going to give you so much more damage on ganks. I think. I mean, maybe the attack speed's better, but the attack speed's worth more technically in terms of gold, but just with like Nunu scaling and just how well he scales with AP right now, I'd rather just have the AP rune. It's great for like the early snowball into Raptors is why I started taking the other AP rune. If you choose to go that route.
This way too.
That root.
That's right. He's probably gonna start. He'll probably start blue. I mean, like Amumu can start red, but.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh, I need to go get my coffee. I'll have to do it after this game.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh, we down to clown.
That's right.
Before we can save the world, first we gotta see it.
Minions have spawned.
Oh.
Howdy, friend.
was really good.
Mm-hmm. Take it.
The only thing louder than Willem's steps is his snoring. Tiny goobers, then you can fight the boss. There's nothing to it but to do it.
She got a coal. What? Come on, Triss. This is not a farm off lane when you get 2 kills. Okay, he started Raptors.
Sometimes people are more interesting when you close your eyes. I see goblins. Whoa, they have warts. That's how you know they're bad guys.
So he's gonna be topside. He's a lot healthier than I am, though. He's all flash, I think. Lulu flash too, I think.
Last one there's the stinky old yeti. Ooh. Fine. Magical too. That old man in the cave had exactly 10 raptors. I don't remember why.
Alright, I wanna try to get this scuttle. He might roll up.
Okay. I'll roll up too.
Okay. I think we'll get it.
Everyone knows Real the Bridge, and they hit stuff really hard. Only I know that. No, not that.
Shit.
Bury up in snowballs.
He flashed like right when my E was gonna go off. Oh, waste my flash there. Yes, his flash is 9 minutes.
Let's get in there and swap some stuff. Sorry, Crud. Worm says I gotta fight you for the multiplication. Someone out there needs our help.
I guess we can go ahead and just get red. Red and then gank. We're kind of in a weird spot off of that first gank. Sort of our typical rhythm is thrown off, but that's how it goes.
Heroes don't need us. Okay, I'm not looking now. Who's it in there, first Nargle?
He's pushed in. Yeah, we just need to buy.
Ice, wind, spray of souls, lay of seekers, the
Ramus
elder
support.
soul, lost for eons,
I mean, if you
frozen
like
deep,
Ramus
the
support,
power
I
lies
guess.
inside me.
I would not feel comfortable using the word OP to describe it, but
Think lumps actually
possibly
make
viable. I mean, if it works, it works. Okay, that scuttle should be down bot river now. Nunu obviously good thing unless he just
How many
skipped
words
it.
do Yetis have for snow?
I'm not gonna hit the
And
dust
for
because I don't want him to know I'm here. Oh, wow, he didn't actually get it.
I knew it.
Damn, I don't know how I didn't have the aggro on that. But have that warded.
Coming down.
I know, I'm too low though. I gotta
Don't let him bite you, Willem.
at least eat this camp.
He's a rare yeti.
They're not.
That would be awesome. Let's make snow tracks.
Liked and tweeted, hey, thanks, man. Unless you're talking about whatever. I don't know. I needed to tweet out today. I need to get more active on
If you
it.
believe in magic,
The twin sphere.
Yeah. I kill this Senna again.
you can't say you either.
Diana following me.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of want to do this.
Could we just die, Willem? Let's do it.
Let's do it again. No. Liked and tweeted the stream. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Rampage.
I need to start doing 2 tweets a day, one for the release schedule of videos for the day and then one for the stream. I'm trying to get more regimented in the schedule.
So, like, if we don't get rid of the bugs, I'm scared to step on them. I bet you 3 icicles I can fly. I just never jumped hard enough.
Oh, my blue trinket. Ooh,
Really?
run this. Coming.
11-7
Yeah, you run that way.
1, 11-7 and 2.
Well, you can go on her.
It's coming. Mhm. Get ourselves some magic resist here.
Unstoppable.
I missed you too, Willem.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
What was that thing about Warhammer wanting all references to Warhammer? I've never heard of that. I can't imagine they would want that. It's got to be out of context.
Slow down, Willem.
It's like, no, please don't promote us on YouTube.
Before
I mean, I don't know. It's got to be like a specific person or something. I know there are some games where like the sound runs into some copyright problems or something occasionally, but I don't think Warhammer was one of those games.
Home is that way, Willem.
Really? It freaking restarted? Okay.
You got mid back if you wanna.
Okay, yeah, we can this.
No movement. I think creeping mid. Drag.
I
Killing
eat raw
spree.
seeds for breakfast.
I'm
An
coming.
enemy has
Willem
been slain.
prefers krugs. All in one gulp. Ugh.
Order is given.
I bet if you stayed really still, you'd become invisible. I'll always be Willem.
squatted him. Is my mic low? Do people think my mic's low in general on the channel? The readings I'm getting look the same.
This thing keeps getting more bizarre.
Is the in-game sound too loud or something? I mean, I haven't changed anything about the mic setting. Is anyone else feeling that?
This is just like in my favorite song. Only this time, it's about luck.
It's hard to get the audio right for everybody. Some people, you know, just have different settings and stuff like that on their headphones or their setups.
What would you do? Grass behind your ears? That's not an adventure.
Damn it.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Just a stun target. Wow.
Unstoppable.
Jesus, he does a lot of damage.
You can't give up if you're standing on a Yeti. That's as up as it gets. Keep playing, Willem. No one can tell us not to. We already broke the rules with a super mega punch.
Really, he countered my Raptors. Okay. I guess when we got Dragon, he was topside and just didn't counter. Oh no, my Raptors just weren't up yet.
Know when you're happy.
Okay. Oops. I'm just gonna Trinity Force this support. Pretty hilarious.
Make way for the Yeti. Willem knows the way. He knows lots of stuff. Nunu and Willem to the rescue.
Oh my god, dude, this Cho'Gath. It's like, I can't go up there anymore.
Has
What is?
destroyed a turret.
Oh my god, he's got 3 different components of different items. Why do people keep doing that?
Let's put the venture in adventure.
I don't know. Whatever. Other lanes are winning. I gotta stop going up there. This Aatrox is basically 1v2 in us the last couple times.
Godlike.
What's going on with that?
Yeah.
God.
They started going early. I did it. I probably had an opportunity to get a rift sometime earlier in the game, but I just didn't do it.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, nice. Favorite books? CDR garage sale. Yeah, but Catalyst doesn't even have CDR. So I like George Eliot novels are great. Two favorite, probably In Search of Lost Time by Marcel Proust. And
We should be able just to get everything.
damn it, I was gonna go after wolves. I didn't realize these were still up. So In Search of Lost Time. Lolita by Nabokov. Daniel Deronda by George Eliot. Anna Karenina.
Steps are the rhythm. And my float's the melody.
Think of what else.
Probably should come over here and help kill this Aatrox.
Yeah, he's really spooky. I mean, I'm serious. That Cho'Gath is absolutely worthless. So. The Aatrox, I can't kill him. The Aatrox almost killed. You probably can, because you actually do damage. But
Yeah, I got Morellos too.
okay. Damien by Herman Hess is pretty good too. I used to like The Stranger a lot by Albert Camus. It's like Albert
Ally
Camus.
has been
Rumble,
slain.
tumble, and scrumble.
I know I need to buy. I'm just gonna clean this up though.
An ally
Got
has
top
been
turret.
slain.
Okay, nice.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Pull the tail, iron forward, and cowered at the thunder's roar. If you sail, sister seek. Seal sister from the ocean speak. Love, I want to meet you.
So much stuff I can farm.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Do I ebook? Historically, no. I mean, I don't mind reading books online. I could do it, but most of those I own in paper, and I've read them in the past. I honestly haven't read that much in years. Really, since probably I started going to grad school, honestly. I just read stuff for grad school, and some of it was really good. Like Middlemarch was in there. Some of those I read for grad school, but a lot of that was probably in my master's. PhD, really, I didn't read that much that I would consider kind of top of the line. Yeah, I really like 19th century Brit lit, so
You know
the only
what
one
you
that
want,
wasn't
Willem?
that.
Everything. If you're
Well, I mean, there are a
with me,
couple of French novels in there, and then the Nabokov is technically American, although it reads a lot different from most American novels. I guess we just go for we just Spirit Massage next.
said we could have fun over there.
Because Nabokov obviously is of Russian descent, but then he spent a lot of time in Europe, but he just happened to write that in America. So I feel like he's an American author technically, but it doesn't read like a lot of other American authors. Which is nothing wrong with American authors, just usually,
Mom's out there
you know,
singing.
people associate.
I can hear her, Willem.
I mean, I'm not an expert on American lit, but people often associate it with kind of the Hemingway, Fitzgerald kind of terse,
Killing
to the
spree.
point, kind of literature that's not as
Enemy
verbose
killing
and stuff
spree.
like that. I mean, it's kind of that, I guess. It's one of the only like major. I haven't read a lot of postmodern stuff, but that's one of the few postmodern novels that I like. Lolita, it's like right at the start. It's just a very unique kind of book. I like jungle more than support. I like them both. I mean, I play support the most. I win probably the most on support. I've played it for a lot longer period of time. Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, let's just...
Your turret has been destroyed.
The junglers that I like are much more narrow than the supports that I like. Or that I'm proficient on, like Nunu.
I'm gonna kill this Diana.
I was hoping they'd chase me through there, but... Whoa! Senna's Q just blasted me.
Well, I'll be able to shred Nunu.
Eh. What's up, King of Nobody? Yeah, Deadman's is very good on Nunu. We're just like so far ahead, and I had like 4,000 gold, so I just bought Leandri's. But you know, with Ezreal being that fed, that might have been a mistake. I probably should have got Deadman's and worked on Spirit Visage or something, because I got blown up by the Ezreal. I don't know. I was talking, wasn't paying attention. I was like, okay, bottom just absolutely obliterated their bottom, but then you look up and it's like Ezreal's got 10 kills. It's like, what? What's happening? Oh my God. Deadman's with this build, like, it is still really good with this build. You're already like ultra fast. And I'm not as tanky without Aftershock either, so I gotta remember that. He just used all of his Qs on the wave. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, we gotta get some armor for that. No, the CDR doesn't matter. I need a bigger armor item. I'm probably gonna go Thornmail at this point, because he already has that thing. Yeah, that Camille support doesn't do anything. Like, she's got Trinity, but that, I mean, she just doesn't do enough damage to matter. So it was like, it was cute early, like she's got some damage and stuff like that, but it's not an enchanter. Yeah, the Leandri's was a bad choice in retrospect. Because they don't, I mean, they don't really have a lot of tanks that are trying to cut through us. Or that we're trying to cut through. I mean, I got Moo, I guess, but I don't know. I was just, the game just completely switched gears, like, right when I got hit Huntries. We were, like, went from totally dominating to getting wrecked by this Ezreal. Like, as soon as I bought it. But I should have seen that coming if I was paying closer attention to the items and not just relying on what I keep hearing. Bot lane dominating, you know, all this stuff. They got 16 kills bot, but they just scale a lot better. I don't have, I can't even flash the wall here. How the fuck did he do that much damage? I guess they just overstayed and goofed around and got caught and gave him a bunch of shutdown rolls. Probably in their overextended bottom when I got Rift Herald or something. Competent Ezreal is just pretty OP.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, we're gonna have to get Bramble. Yeah, I mean, the top matchups doesn't help anything, but it's like bot lane should have been able to carry with like how far ahead they were. It was ridiculous. They weren't able to carry that. Oh my god.
Has been slain.
Before we can take the wall, first we gotta see.
Yeah, I mean, we just got a 1v9. Don't have anyone in, like, the Camille's just worth, I mean, she's got items, sort of, but it's like, it's just not enough. Should have gotten Thornmail. I'm not even sure if Thornmail will be enough. I mean, this is one of those situations where it's like they were alright bottom, but it's just the comp. It's just bad because we have this off meta weird support. Like if that was a Soraka or a Lulu or something like that, and just gave some more power to the Tristana. I don't know, Alistair.
Let's do it.
Jason's pretty fed too. I don't think my pathing was the problem, getting multiple double kills bottom. Also, it was just really easy to gank them and shut them down early. Tristana like snowballs very well too, in theory. Like they're doing fine in the lane. They just, it's just a dumb comp, and they threw really hard after the laning phase, I suppose. I'm dead. Easy's basically 6 items. It's like 5.5. Well, that's the power of team comps. I mean, they have basically the same kills. Like, Camille has 10 kills bottom. You know, they have 18 kills total between them. The enemy bot lane has 20, so it's not even that different. You know, before that last fight, it was the same, 18 to 18, but who's more impactful? Tristana scales really well. But 10 kills on Camille is just absolutely worthless. But, I mean, that's why I'm always talking about team comps. That's why, you know, people say, oh, play anything and win, you know, you get the challengers, why don't you play well? It's like, well, maybe, sort of, but team comp does matter. Some chance you're just better at certain things than others. I mean, if anything with my pathing, the mistake was trying to, when I was on the top side of the map, trying to go top to get Cho'Gath a couple of times, because or to get the Aatrox, because the Cho'Gath was completely worthless too. I think the biggest diff is bottom lane. Like, statistically, if you look at bottom, it, like I said, it doesn't look like it's that bad, right? If you don't think about composition, if you're not looking at what's going on in the game. But their bot lane outperformed our bot lane a billion times over past the 15-minute mark. Like, they were down so much. And Camille is just like a cheese, like F tier, you know, pressure support bottom. And they just lost pressure, and that's why I don't like pressure support. Yeah, these guys are like, oh, we can't win because of top. No, you guys lost because you have a goofy comp, and you gave them a lot of shutdown gold.
Yeah, we had to win like in 20 minutes, or
Yeah.
we should have.
We just didn't play around our window. All right, let me go get my coffee. I'll be right back. It is Alistair. I mean, it's the Camille's support sucks. I mean, that's it. You don't have to go that much logically into, like, we're a duo, so the rest of our team is bad. That's not always the case. It's just straight up, our comp was bad, and we had to play it perfectly, and we just didn't. All right, Sadie, hang on. Her old, like, Camille. Okay, thanks, Todd. I don't know. There's a lot of problems going on. Yeah, our top got smashed, but so much of it was just the pick. Like, it was their gameplay too. Like, they got caught a lot, but Camille just literally just can't do anything late game. She's a super, like, gold hungry champ, and she already had, she had 10 kills as support, and it still wasn't enough. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what Jabster said. She's just supposed to split all day. Like, she's never really supposed to even show up to a lot of fights. If you do show up, you need to get the flank and get the ADC. But I think she's pretty far out of the meta right now. She's been nerfed so many times. She was really good in pro for a while, but I mean, that's one of the risks if you don't play support. It's one of the perks of playing support that I mentioned before is, well, Amumu didn't matter. Like, the only person that mattered in that game was Ezreal. Diana got a few kills at the end.
Having a bad support.
Do what?
Being support, you can protect your team from not, you know, picking anything troll.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, when you play support, you don't. If you're trying to win, you're not picking Camille supports. You're making sure that your team doesn't.
Yeah.
'Cause I think the support role to me, when I'm not playing support, when other people pick it, I think people go the most off meta with support than anything else.
Oh, and it probably hurts your eyes to watch it too.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Got to put on my bifocals or something. I don't know, but yeah, it was
Oh, yeah. Bit of a diff.
bit of a diffy for sure. Yeah. But I feel like people do the most like inefficient stuff that I see from support.
Oh yeah.
I mean, occasionally you do see some weird stuff in other lanes, but I think there's just this common misperception that like if you buy wards, it's a support. You know, you play anything down there. It's like, well, you can, but there's definitely a pecking order. It's not as diverse as people think. I think it's in a decent spot right now as far as diversity goes, but it's not that diverse. It's not so diverse you can run Camille. And we could have won. I mean, if I went back and looked, I mean, they were probably up like 8 kills or something at some point down there, but I might start banning Ezreal, man. I really hate going against that champ. There's always, it's kind of, there's just the risk if it's a good champ or not.
Oh my god, it's time to go woo.
Ezreal, I mean, practice Lulu.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh baby. Maybe we can go cast it in here.
No, that's true, Japster, yeah. A lot of field supports do want to play damage supports. Yeah, I mean that was the one pathing thing, was I underestimated just how bad Cho was. I didn't look at the items. I mean, so like my big mistake was going top twice there, and also getting the Leandries instead of Deadman's.
Don't meow at me.
Damn it, and of course he gets like the 180C that Lulu's not that great with, but okay, so it's Lux Ezreal or Veigar
I think
Ezreal.
I've seen that Kha'Zix before. That name seems familiar.
I'm not sure. Do we have the chance to get kills? I mean, such a weird comp. They have like a split pusher, hard pressure early, jungler, double poke bot. Nah, you don't want that on Lulu. Her ult's already on a really low cooldown. I don't think so. I'd rather have Boots Biscuits, because she doesn't have any sustain early on, so especially against double poke, you really want those biscuits.
Stop biting me.
She chomping you?
Yeah, man, she's just like coming up and biting my arm.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yup, that tasted purple.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Support Keystone in the red tree. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't have a great one there.
You'll see more with your eyes.
I just wish they'd split up some of the hunters. I mean, Predator would be about as close as it gets, probably, but just...
Minions have spawned.
If it didn't announce you were coming, I think that would be nice on Predator. Then maybe you could play it on, like, Blitz or Nautilus or something, maybe. Makes you invisible for the duration, you know.
Not OP at all.
Not OP. I'm gonna try to push them in tower so they can't poke as well. You can. Because I'm not gonna be able to walk up and traditionally harass them here, probably.
Passion compels me.
Nosy dewdrop.
This is, like, quite possibly the most annoying matchup for Lulu. Like, double really long-range poke. Maybe I probably shouldn't have picked Lulu into Ezreal. I was hoping he would pick something that is good with Lulu, like Cosmar or Twitch or something. We'd get a free lane against Ezreal, is what I was thinking, but... Oof, okay. Almost got her. Alright. Zen's coming or something? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have pinged back. It was pretty obvious when Ezreal stepped up that Zen was getting there, but... Jen wanted to try to kill the Ezreal.
I recommend skipping.
Oh yeah, and Janner supports are really strong. Well, I mean, there are some, yeah, some of the offensive champs can use the red tree, but it is pretty rare that it's optimal right now. I think it's maybe inspiration and the domination tree are the two that are weird on support, I guess. Well, so is the yellow tree. I mean, pretty much every support, a lot of them are going to be main either the resolve tree or
Through my work, you
sorcery.
shall transcend.
Or, with some exceptions, obviously, but and Zen's really strong right now.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
Did I E the Zen? I thought I got the shield on Jen.
You inspire me.
Mechanical or membrane? Keyboard mechanical, man. Membranes are gross. Oh, he's...
Rampage.
Jesus. diffy. We'll see.
Enemy has been slain.
I recommend.
What do you mean, mod? Not sure what you're saying.
You'll see my Well, looks familiar. Nosy teardrop.
You can have that much. So much damage. Please, Jen. Please, Jen. Oh my god, Zen's gonna kill us. It's making me sad. I just can't blind pick Lulu, I guess. I just expecting someone to think, oh, Lulu, I can play a scaling champ.
Whoa. Citizen.
I think I'm banning Ezreal after this game. I'm just sick of seeing Ezreal. They're just so hard to deal with. They're not completely brain dead.
Never look a tool in the eye. That tasted good.
I can't believe both of them got out of that.
You'll need more than aloe for that burn.
Well, it's because he's really strong right now. Even after the nerfs, like that Death Stance build, he's just impossible to kill.
Shut down.
That's good.
That's good. One piece of good news there.
That girl looks familiar.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Got him with the ult shot.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay, Zen's coming bottom. Really need to kill this for Zen. wonder where that 200 years meme came from. Was that one of the designers saying, well, our combined staff has 200 years of gaming experience or something? I don't know. It's a fun meme. I like mechanical keyboards though. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school to get back to that membrane versus mechanical. It's like hearing the keys.
Well, you know you can hear mine.
Yeah.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Fight him, man. He's just like running. Come on. Jesus Christ, this guy's so scared. Yeah. They're just gonna keep poking. Like, when their cooldowns are down in this lane, like, you have to go. You have to pressure. If they just get to sit there and fish all day with cooldowns.
This whole place is a funeral pyre.
Yeah, against heavy poke lanes like that, you have to really take advantage of those cooldowns. You can't just... They blow all their stuff, go for a kill, and then you just chill and just let them wait on the cooldowns for the next 10 seconds. I don't know, Jhin has an okay like win rate in this meta right now, but I'm not really that impressed with him most of the time. I know Sammy loves Jhin. He's alright. I just feel like he just doesn't do very well with Ardent Sensor, and that's just where I would want to be.
Yep, that tasted purple.
Yeah, we get one plate. We're gonna get one. Not get one. We got one.
Has been slain.
I recommend skipping.
Trinamir's out of control. Okay, Monkey's coming back online. How do they have all those towers? I guess Zen has just put a lot of pressure top or something. It doesn't look like Wukong is getting blasted that hard. Okay, that is an important consideration. Yeah, if you're playing around people who are very noise sensitive, like you said, roommates or something, and you're playing like while they're trying to sleep or study or something, that is a consideration for mechanical. I've never really been in that kind of situation. My roommates have either been up really late and even louder than me, or haven't had roommates. I'm in a different part of the house than my wife this late at night, so she doesn't hear me. Gotta clean up my English a little bit here before school starts. In about a month.
Your turret has been destroyed.
In this class, we gonna learn how to speak good.
Nosy dewdrop.
That's true. You can be somewhat quiet on it. I mean, this is just a $13 keyboard. I don't know. Like, I don't think the keyboard really matters that much, honestly. Unless, like, the mouse matters a lot more than the keyboard does. If you're looking to get a nice peripheral. I've got like a $20 mouse and a $13 keyboard. Or something like that. And it's fine. I do think my mouse sometimes is janky. I mean, it could just be me being old or just being bad. Like, sometimes I do misclick stuff. But I do think that having a higher quality mouse can help you with precision, which can matter at higher elo brackets, but you know, I'm diamond with less than $30 worth of gear as far as my peripherals go. So go. Go in. Kazakhs. They're fucking running the base, dude. What is wrong with this kid? I don't understand.
An enemy is godlike.
I don't know. Moral of the story, don't blind pick Lulu if they're not hovering. And ban Ezra. I'm just banning him. He took over last game. This game, he's a huge problem too. He's just very unique. He's hard to kill, highly mobile, and still puts up like good damage, and fits into a lot of comps. So many minions on me right now, I can't get over there. They're gonna kill me.
Shut down. Enemy has been slain.
We're like double assassin. We got smacked early. What DPI do I recommend? I don't even know. This mouse doesn't even have DPI. The one that I had before was nice, but I really don't think that it matters that much. Like, yeah, my mouse does mess up from time to time. I think it's good enough. And I've gotten to Platinum 1 numerous seasons. In Season 3, I think... if I was just a little bit better, I definitely could have gotten a Diamond. I got to, like, Platinum 1 50 LP, Season 3, and I think I had, like, 115 ping. I was playing on a computer that I had built in 2007, and it was like 2013. Same was true of Season 4. I remember when I don't think I got the new computer until the very end of Season 5. Yeah, really cheap. I had like a I think it was actually a ball mouse. I don't even think I had a laser mouse at that point. With Lulu, like, it's probably more important to have very high precision on the mouse because you can misclick when it's like two people are overlapping, and that's a pretty big deal if you polymorph one instead of speeding up the other or vice versa. Yeah, I mean, I think you can get up to at least Diamond with, even with kind of higher ping and not so great peripherals, but... Depends on the kinds of champs that you play too. A lot of my champs are pretty low mechanical champs. I mean, if you're playing like, you know, Yasuo, Azir, stuff like that, you might need a little bit more. I don't even know what we get here. I guess we still just get Ardent. It's just so good on Lulu. The movement, it's not just like the buffs, it's just like the AP, the healing, the movement speed, like all that stuff's just so good on Lulu. Damn! Wukong says hop on.
That's right.
All aboard! Alright.
Jeez.
Yeah, Wukong, rumor has it Wukong's still a good champ.
You'll see more with your eyes closed.
Killed this Ezreal 3 times in a row, which is really, really good.
That's right. Hey, what's up, Real Deal? Yeah, no problem, man. Very friendly community. I'm happy to answer your questions. Oh my god. Damn, I should have polyed him faster. I was waiting on him to ult. The old spin flash to me. I've got a whole video about that. Or can try this out. What am I saying? 140, 130. I'll add it in the post credits, but I can link you post production. I can link you a video that has a link to like why play support or whatever, but more detailed version of that. Hold on a second. A few reasons. I've played Rumble. I've been playing since season 1. Because all the best girls are supports. I played Rumble in season 1 and season 2 a lot, and what I found was I was just, and I had a good win rate on Rumble in season 2. It's like 57%, 56%. Only got up to gold in season 2 though, but it was just like, at the time, people, you know, used to just kind of call their role or whatever, and basically people just get stuck playing support that didn't want to play support, and they would pick a lot of troll champs, just champs that weren't that good. You know, they just have a really bad mental. They'd want to give up really easily, and they weren't warding properly. They just weren't playing good support. And so then I just got tired of it, so I was like, I'm just going to play support so that other people get their main role so that they'll have a better chance of winning, and if I can just shore that up, then I'll have a better chance of winning. And I went from gold to almost diamond the next season doing that. I got to like platinum 1, 50 or 60 LP in season 3. And then I just played support ever since then. So the couple of things are, you're taking away the most auto-filled role if you play support, which means it's more likely everyone else is going to get their main role, or there's going to be a higher probability that more people in your team are going to get their main role, which is one of the main reasons. Like that's a huge benefit to climbing. Also, you're going to get support all the time if you play support. There's like maybe 5 times out of 100 that I don't get support, that I get filled into another role. So what that means is you can focus on a much more narrow champion pool, and that's one of the real big keys to climbing, is to have a small champion pool of 3 to 5 champs. Well, if you're trying to play something like mid lane and you're getting off-rolled, you know, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 4 games, something like that, then those games are probably not going to go very well for you, because you haven't practiced that a lot, and it just forces you to play a bunch of different champs. Which sounds good, and people, you know, rag on supports as not being like great all-around players because, you know, they just don't play as many champions as other roles, but that's actually a good thing if you're trying to climb. So being a well-rounded player is not a great thing in League of Legends until you start to get to pro. You really want to hyper-focus and hyper-specialize, and that's if you're trying to climb. If you're trying to get to at least diamond, that's what you want to do. So it's just got some really friendly stuff going on with Q. You literally can't be auto-filled either. It's the only role that's auto-fill protected. You'll see a little thing. See, I got off-rolled this time, though. But it's rare. but you're autofill protected, so that means you're guaranteed to get one of your 2 rolls. So there's no way you ever get a third random roll. Every other roll has a probability of getting a random third roll that you didn't sign up for. So that's, you know, part of it. As far as like just the mechanics and how the matchmaking system works and just people's mentality and just that kind of stuff, which don't underestimate that. That's huge. Other stuff, bot lane is 2 people, so I think it's the most important lane if you count both the support and the ADC, because it's 40% of your team. So it's really important that that lane does well most of the time. Like, you can carry if one of those people are kind of off, but if both people are off, it doesn't really matter how well you do. It's going to be hard to win. So that's why a lot of attention goes down to bot lane. So if you can protect bot lane, or you can dominate bot lane in the 2v2, then you're setting your team up for a really high probability chance to win. And supports really dictate the lane most of the time in the early game, unless your ADC's playing something like Draven or just some other really hardcore early game champ. Then it's going to be difficult. Or then you're going to have a lot of influence in the game, is what I'm trying to say. Now, I don't know about the... Phase Rush is pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll stick with this. So yeah, so you're kind of a protector, or you're sort of the early game powerhouse in the bot lane that's making, you know, you're engaging, you're peeling, you're healing, you know, all that stuff while the ADC powers up. You also control vision. And vision is key. That's something that's really, really highly underestimated in lower elo brackets, but, you know, knowing where somebody is just absolutely tremendous. Because think of how most games are won or lost. It's somebody gets caught, right? A lot of times someone walks into a bush they shouldn't be checking, or the enemy gets a good flank. That's how a lot of games are determined. So, you know, if you can put wards in the right space, you know, control their wards with your, you know, control wards, your sweepers, all that stuff, that's a huge edge. So you're controlling vision, one of the most powerful resources in the game. You're controlling bot lane, arguably the most influential lane in the game if you take both roles into account. You have preferential treatment when it comes to the matchmaking system. Your items are also really cheap, especially if you play enchanter supports and you scale really hard with those items and cost efficiency. So like Ardent Censer, Athene's Unholy Grail, all that stuff's like 200% efficient most of the time, at least, depending on the situation. So that means when you buy like an Ardent Censer for 2,300, you're really getting like 4,600 gold value. So it's like you're generating 6 or 7 extra kills worth of gold for your team just by buying an item, because it's so efficient. Versus that Camille that we saw a couple of games ago, she doesn't have that, right? Like, she's buying Trinity Force, she's buying this other junk that's not that efficient. It's like maybe 100% efficient. And that also means that even if you're behind, you're still relevant in a lot of games. So you have a lot of comeback potential as support, because you have the vision to try to get picks, and your items are really cheap. So even if your team's not doing that well, you can probably still afford an item or two. So you have kind of this baseline level of effectiveness that you're always going to have. Versus if you're, you know, a really snowball dependent champ, if you're like a Riven or, you know, some of these other hard carry champs that require a lot of gold, if they fall behind, they don't have vision, they don't have CC, you know, they don't have cheap items. So it's just a lot harder to come back in the game. So those are a few reasons among many why I think support is a strong solo queue role. Aside from the fact that I enjoy playing it as well. Now, hopefully that gives you some a really quick answer. That's not really that quick, but a quick 30-minute answer to
30 seconds
what you're asking.
minion spawn.
And I can link you to a video that you might be interested with that too, but it's basically, I just go into more detail about those points and give you examples. Kha'Zix.
Alright, time to win.
Time to win, that's right. Oh no, our Ezreal of course has Glacial Augment.
Let's shake out some snow.
Christ.
Minions have spawned.
We can gank bottom. We'll start top and go bottom. What we're thinking with Nunu here You do get a lot of assists, like Jacob said too, so that also gives you a baseline effectiveness in gold. Yeah, no problem, man. If you have any other specific questions, just let me know. I mean, it's not filled with a lot of glory and stuff like that. Another, like, perk, though, that I will mention real quick that I didn't say before is I feel like it's a lot easier on your mental if you care about that kind of stuff. Definitely easier than jungle. Like, I was playing jungle for a couple of months there, just trying it out, and you just get harassed non-stop as a jungler. Everybody wants you to constantly do everything for them, and it's really annoying. And then a lot of times, you know, when you're playing solo lanes, if you have a bad game or something, people are just gonna like non-stop ping you also. So as support, a lot of people just don't pay attention to you and just don't care most of the time. So yeah, you don't get a lot of like credit for the good stuff that you do, but you also don't get blamed for a lot of stuff that's not your fault necessarily. So that can be nice. It's a double-edged sword. You don't get the glory, but you also don't get the blame a lot of the time, unless you're chain feeding or doing something that is really obvious that people don't like. But yeah, you just kind of fly under the radar, so it can be a bit more of a chill experience too, if you're worried about, you know, toxicity and stuff like that. I have the chat permanently muted, if you didn't notice. It's not that my games are always this quiet. There's people typing for sure in these games, but I just have it permanently muted just because there's nothing good or useful that comes out of chat that can't be expressed with pings most of the time, in my opinion. But yeah, so it is a more chill experience, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead and smite that. So my smite's ready. In case he comes down here. Make sure we're on time for this. A couple seconds early, but. As soon as you get that scuttle, that's when you can hard gank his Nunu, because you get this huge speed boost off of it.
An ally has been slain.
The only thing louder than Willem's steps is his snoring.
An ally has been slain.
I might be going too fast. Yeah, a little too fast. Arc that. Yeah, usually you just want to get that scuttle ASAP. And then just gank off the scuttle, because you get so much extra speed. I don't know, I don't remember if anyone flashed. I think they just died. I know Cogma didn't flash. Katarina flashed. We can get her. And I like keeping the wards early on with Nunu, just because you can invade. I don't know if I'm going to invade him a ton, but... Did he get it or did I get it?
First, we gotta see it.
Katarina might be coming.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Valyor's greatest heroes on our way.
Wow, he's level 5 already? Or level 6?
Fine. Magical too.
I'm trying.
Oh my god, my chomp just came up. Oof. I guess I should have flashed it. That was weird.
I didn't think you were dead. I could see you breathing. song I came to sing. Evildoers be
Has been slain.
Oh god.
Slain an enemy.
Playing dead is still playing,
Nice job.
right?
Got him. Got him, coach.
Gotta find out what happens next, or I can never finish our song.
I haven't seen the Yone trailer actually. I think it's hilarious. We were talking about this yesterday that they're already marketing that before their next Champ Lily is coming out. Next. Like next week. I guess Yone's the week after that. It's literally 2 patches in a row or something.
Lovey 71 or Lovey 72. I'm gonna play a song.
I mean, obviously, he's going to be more hyped than her, probably, because Yasuo is one of the most popular characters in the game. And the new guy's Yasuo's brother, I think. I just went Sork boots this game. I'm trying him out just because I just happen to have enough for him. I had 800 gold.
Let's get in there
And brown boots, so I was like, try them out.
Kha'Zix's top side is like twice covered. They're both
Heart's
in there.
tickling me.
Yeah, there he is.
Sorry, Suggs. One says I gotta fight you to learn more from you. Make way for the Yeti!
Oh my god. Dude, Malphites have been like just blown out in all these games I've seen with him.
Steps are the rhythm. And my flute's the melody.
Well, Katarina did go bottom. I think other dude's bottom too. I don't have flash, so this could be. This is risky. Are you kidding me right now?
I'm coming.
Shit.
Don't make me come down there and watch you myself.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, I screwed that up. Forgot my consume wasn't max level yet.
Dude,
And
this is insane. Every Ezreal we've like had or played against has been just
Taken over.
taking over.
It's the
Yeah.
best part. Only I know the true secret.
Yeah, I goofed it up.
What the heck?
I got a little scared he was gonna kill me, but he was backing up. I just I was just thinking, you know, my smite consume was gonna deal like 1500 damage, but that's only when I'm level 9. So I goofed that up. We did get a kill for it, but it would have been nice if I got that on top of it, obviously. I'm gonna go buy soon. Yeah, I mean, that's Sona and Kog'Maw are extremely vulnerable. And they have a Pike also down there. We do. We have a Pike rather, so. Yeah, it's a good kill lane.
Ice wind, spray of souls, lay of secrets.
Nunu doesn't really care about sweeper as much either, because once you come in with your snowball, like, it's usually too late. Like, the sweeper is nice, especially against Teemo Shrooms, but I'm not even going up there, because Malphite's kind of catching up, percentage-wise. He was really far behind, but now he's only down 20 CS, so that's...
My mom's out there somewhere.
These Sork boots do really help you clear faster, too.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Who prefers Krugs? All in one gulp. Ugh.
Okay, Cat's gonna want to back here. See if we can not mess up the combo this time. Oh damn, I'm one shy.
You can't give up
So it's 1300. It's kind of our magic number here. Let's actually make sure we can add correctly this time.
I can't pronounce your real name. Well, you can't say Nunu either.
Turret plating will fall soon.
I got ult in 10 seconds.
Oh, there's Kha'Zix. Oops. Don't want that.
Let's make snow tracks.
An enemy has been slain.
I think I could bait her in here.
Okay. Really? Oh my god.
That was really good.
I'll take that. I could have maybe stopped the charge fast enough. I didn't think she's gonna have her jump back that fast. Huh.
Million gold, same as Spike.
That's what one of the elders used to say.
Okay, Malphite's ults and it won't tell you, but if you ping it, it'll tell you the cooldown.
Playtime's never over.
He just got that.
Gods are cold, the world there's
Alter
forth,
to you.
no flames are burning, and words are forth.
I see that.
Sparkle my own fortune.
Killing spree.
Come on.
Just got it warded. I'm just gonna go get red. Teemo's just instant. You mad? Oh, you mad or something? Nunu talks too much. It's Disney, man. You gotta channel your inner Disney. They need to have, like, I think it'd be cool if they had, like, different kind of mood shift champions. I think that would be fun. Like an evil Nunu or something. They kind of did that with Rakan and Zaya. Like a different vibe on the champ. Shake it up a little bit. Forlorn Nunu. I mean, maybe that'd mess with the champ thematically, but
Shut down.
there's got to be some dark moments with champs.
More interesting when you
That'd be
close
cool
your
if they had stuff that was themed around a certain part of their lore too.
Whoa, they have warts. That's how you know they're bad.
Forsaken Nunu.
Unstoppable. Your turret has been destroyed.
I learned how to fight from a song.
Abandoned Nunu. Soul Eater Nunu. Yeah. I mean, that'd be cool if it was like I said, not just themed around just random whatever they want to do, but like moments in their life or moments in their lore that created just if they wanted to double down on the story. Because I know some people are really into the story elements.
I bet you 3 icicles I can fly. I've just never done one.
Well, Nunu bot, yeah, it's kind of like that, but. I don't know, maybe not all skins, but I think that would be a cool concept.
They only hurt people because there's something sad in
Okay,
their
we'll go ahead and get a sweeper at this point.
Then I'm gonna knock it out.
Your team has destroyed the turret.
Oh my god, so fast. Couldn't get the turn. Get used to like having this relentless hunter with it.
A snowball is never just a snowball. If you believe in magic.
Oh, whoa. Reading the chat, went the wrong way there. Nunu is really good. Nunu's definitely a legit fan right now. Everybody's pushing, but I guess I just let me go down there. I don't know why we're just A-ramming middle though. We should be just pushing side lanes too, or at least farming their jungle, doing something.
I'm glad you're here.
So I should have looking the wrong way.
Yeah, what he said.
Unstoppable. Shut down. Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill. Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
I'll always see you, Willem.
Black Frost and Idiot, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there are some skins that are themed around that kind of stuff. I'm not a skin expert. I think that's a cool idea. They could do more of that, but... Really? How many freaking... runes they have? God, if they get Baron off that, I'm gonna be sad. Be sadder than a hunter that gets that bow ninja from Karazhan. I think it has a good bow. I can't remember. Karazhan. I feel like hunters get some really good stuff very early.
The enemy has been slain.
What is the cooldown on that stupid ass jump? Having a jump cooldown must be. I know it resets if she gets a dagger, but even if she doesn't get a dagger, it feels like it's up in like a handful of seconds. Okay, this is that Death's Dance Runic Echoes build.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Or does he not? Yeah, let's just go get that. I mean, is he?
Your team has destroyed an enemy.
Oh, Kha'Zix is there too. Okay. Little devil Timo. No, you got it, you got it.
Okay.
Demon thing reminds me of Racing Kane. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to watch that trailer. I haven't watched it.
Scratch behind your ears? That's not an adventure.
Okay, I think we'll just go for the utility finisher here. That's one thing about Nunu too, is like he's got so many different build paths. Especially now that they made like AP a lot more viable on him. I wouldn't get a ton of AP, but I think Leandri's is definitely worth considering in certain situations. Last time I goofed up, probably shouldn't have gotten it. Got it because we were snowballing. They just completely flipped the script on us. Katarina equals AP Zed. I mean, they are assassins, but she plays a lot different than Zed does. Zed has like one set of cooldowns. After that, he's kind of done. Kat is just, I think one of her big things is she just has like so much mobility. It just feels like it's always up. Even if she doesn't get the dagger resets. I don't know. Like, they're both assassins. I can see that similarity, but... Yeah. Okay. Kind of an int there. Alright, let's back up. I thought that Pike would at least come over. He was right there, but it's too hard. I just needed Pike to hook the Nunu after I got him with the snowball, but... Or I could have just gone for the Katarina also. Either way, that was not the play. Lulu's up. I need to be on this side of the map.
The adventure continues!
We don't have Ezreal.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna punch
Enemy
it!
rampage.
She's got so much healing. Yeah, let's just get Baron. Let's get some of the other stuff, I guess.
Don't be afraid, Willem. I am not scared. It's okay to be sad sometimes, Willem. That's how you know when you're happy.
Killing spree. You have slain an enemy.
That's why we use snow. Are we there yet?
They had enough. Oh, or we just win.
Yeah.
Back door. Got him with that backdoor action.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where's Celagar? I saw him on earlier. So if he'd be out here so I could banter with him. Are you in your series?
I am not. Are you?
No.
No, I have 59 LP now.
Glacial Augment Bard with Twin Shadows. I've tried it. I think. I'm not super keen on it, but I could see how it could work.
One more.
Okay. Cogsona bot. Yeah, that's a rough one. That's a diffy.
Of a diff.
Bit of a diff. Double kill. Ugh. I did have, like, usually, 90% of junglers will start bottom buff and go top, so they probably weren't expecting me to gank that fast. I mean, they're pretty much dead. Like, they could have flashed immediately when they were up that far, and maybe I can't curve the snowball fast enough, but I can just end the snowball and just slow them down with my E also. So, I mean, they're screwed, especially with Pike. We're gonna get at least one of them. How does jungler die double the next? What does it say? What could you possibly want? Well, they just had an immobile lane bot, and we just crushed them early. They got like double killed twice on both of my ganks bottom, I think. And then Malphite was behind, but at least he's playing a press R champ, and he could do stuff later. And then Katarina started going a little bit, but then Jason scaled through. Yeet. My wife told me, like, she was part of some kind of Facebook group, and she was saying that yeet is like to kick somebody out or something, to yeet somebody out of a group.
Huh. That's not.
Like, someone
I
said
mean-
something inappropriate, and so they got yeeted out of the group.
Huh.
I said, honey, I think you might be getting trolled. I don't know, because I don't think it's. I mean, these groups that she's in might. I don't know. It might be people in their 30s or 40s. It's like, I'm not sure if they're.
They're just yeeting all day.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's what that means, dear. I think it's just like kind of like a stupid yelp or something that someone says when they're excited. Like, yeet? It's like a tween word.
Right.
It's like what you'd post on your Snapchat or Instagram or something. I don't know.
Oh man.
It's like, yeet, I got an A on my, 6th grade English quiz or something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's what I think it means. What the hell is Urban Dictionary? Do I even want to look that up? Demonetization engaged.
Demonetization.
Looking up something on Urban Dictionary.
What's it mean?
Really? Well, the most accepted meaning is something similar to what she's talking about. I've never heard it used that way. To discard an item at a high velocity.
Wow.
It says Alex finishes his soda and proceeds to yeet his empty can into the trash bin.
Man, they're yeeting the right way then.
Yeah. Alex while throwing the can. Yeet. Okay, so you yell that while you kick something out? Is that...
Oh my gosh.
I guess you, you can exclaim yeet while you're beating somebody, like you're throwing somebody out or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's what she was using it as, Alistair. I've never heard it used that way. And then there's something else where there's... Oh, that's a different word of the day. Oh, it just inserts that. A word one may scream while throwing something through the air. Exclamation, verb or noun. Exclamation can be used to express excitement, usually happily, but also nervously. What? Can also be used. Exclamation of victory. Okay. I yoked. What? The pluperfect? Yout? I don't know if yote. I don't know. Future perfect. I will have yote. Look at blue perfect. I don't even have you. I don't even remember what that is in English. They're asking me at one of the universities if I wanted to teach like this remedial grammar class. I'm like, no, I can't even remember the names of some of the grammar stuff. No one ever uses those terms. I remember it kind of from Spanish, but
Always trust your spirit.
okay, I guess my wife's right about that. Yeah, I kind of like this this setup here. Now we're gonna be getting harassed by Bard probably, so maybe Second Wind. We'll see what they pick, if they pick a Poke Champ or not.
Ask and you shall receive.
Jace mid. Okay, well, I guess I'm going for heal if she's going exhaust. conditioning. Conditioning's the one that scales the best. Let's go with that. I gotta remember I have heal instead of ignite. I know I'm gonna accidentally press heal when we're trying to kill somebody. Well, she was talking about it in the way they're talking about their, you know, this ultra racist person infiltrated their whatever Facebook group that she's on, and they got yeeted out of the group. You know, something like that. I don't know. I don't use words like that unless it's ironically. And then it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's out of context then. I guess. I don't know. Who cares? I still like Pwned, man. That's one of my favorite classic.
Oh, like a noob.
That's right. Old school, like OG meme words.
Yeah.
I used to hate it when I was younger. I was like, why would you not just say owned? Why would you say pwned? But then it just...
I honestly think I had a couple of macros in a while where, like, I'd just spam it when I killed somebody.
Nice.
I honestly think I did. Or no, I had, when I was a hunter, it's like, boom, headshot, and I just, boom, 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 boom.
Nice. It was awesome. Dude, I had this thing in Burning Crusade. Oh, man. If I go back and play it... I mean, they said it may not even release until, like, the fall of next year or something. Which would be great if I could be finished with my dissertation. I might be able to do it. I'm really itching for this one. Like, I know Vanilla WoW is great, but it is solid. But Burning Crusade just feels like, I don't know, the raids are really cool. They're a bit harder. The 40-man, another thing about the 40-mans is, like, it's kind of hard to stand out or feel like have any sort of agency. It's what it seemed like to me anyways. It's harder. But with like a 25-man, then it's like, okay, each kind of person in the raid sort of has their identity. And it looks like it's fairly diverse. It's a lot more diverse. Like, I've been looking at all these like Burning Crusade videos now, and talking about raid theory and stuff like that. And there is a little bit of class stacking, but it's like, okay, maybe you bring 4 warlocks or 5 shamans or something, but there's like at least one of all these weird different things they recommend. It's like 1 boomkin, 1 ret paladin, 1 all this other stuff, because they bring like all these raid buffs. Channel guild, member guild. I would do that. That would be fun. That's another thing I was thinking of. I was like, yeah, it's not gonna get as many viewers if I were to stream it, but it would be a really cool social thing for viewers who wanted to do it, you know, because like League, like, yeah, you can play with other people in League and it is fun, it is social, but it's much smaller, right? You can like duo with somebody, you can do 5s, I guess, if you want, but, and it's a lot more casual too. Like, it's cool, you know, unless you're doing like the hard progression raids, but there's other stuff you can do. Like, you can go do battlegrounds with a bunch of people, you can go do quests with people or level up alts, or, you know, there's just a lot of stuff to do. And so that would be a nice perk, is that it would be a way to kind of bring some members of the community together. Yeah. So that, I mean, that could be a thing. But yeah, I just noticed they were taking a lot of kind of oddball stuff in there, like the tanks. They're like, you know, like having a warrior tank and a druid tank can be good, so it's interesting. The definite consensus is that hunters and warlocks are the best DPS, and shamans are the most desired healers. Shamans are just kind of OP everywhere. Those totems are just so good. Nice. I really wish, oh damn it, I should have saved that charge for the cannon. But I really wish they would, that, I forgot that the Bloodlust was just party wide, so you kind of have to have, you really want to have like 5 shamans, 1 for each party. I guess you don't need 1 for the tanks or the healers with Bloodlust, but I remember telling our raid leader, you damn well better give me a shaman in my raid near the end. I was like the #1 DPS warlock. shaman better be giving me Tranquil Lair too, or it's on.
As I only injured.
I think that may have overlapped with their water totem though. I don't remember how it was classified, but the thing that reduced the threat. Because I was always in danger of pulling the threat off the tank. I don't know if our tank was just kind of weak or if I was just doing too much damage, but...
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Enemy double kill.
That's rough. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Damn it, I made it another day.
Challenge what you know.
I keep thinking that's a Blitzcrank, but it's a Bard. It just looks like Blitzcrank, to me anyways.
We have learned much.
Nethema Alliance. I might have to roll Horde though, man. I don't know. Black Falcon, we'll see. Some videos were saying that Horde has a significant advantage in Burning Crusade, but I don't 100% know if that's true or not. Some of those things are just like, you know, hardcore min-maxing, you know.
Is an unquenchable fire.
I can tell you, I played some Alliance on a vanilla server, and the leveling experience, I feel, is way better as Horde.
Never fall. Diana, cutie.
No way, she's dead, right? Oh my god, I can't believe she hit that Q.
An enemy has been slain.
If you roll Horde, I'm unsigned. We'll see. I just remember I played Horde in the original TBCs because that's what my buddy played, and it was like just I feel like the dungeons are just way better. The zones are a lot prettier on Alliance side, but it's like you get the what is that little the first little raid that you get around like 14 or something, the mine, I don't remember what it is. But it's like, that compared to SFK, it's just like the loot is just way better. I found myself wanting to like run over to SFK.
Never fear change. Never fall.
Oh my god, what the hell was that damage? Nothing just busted me up.
Jace coming down.
Okay. Bard, kill me. Damn it. Here's Orin right on time, baby. Orin, please. Oh my god. Just auto attack him. I don't know why he started casting spells.
Challenge.
I'm not doing it yet, Sammy. It would be a while in the future. It'd be like another year or so. Horde suck. That's what I remember, dude. I wanted to be if I would have gone on
We must all make our
if I would have played vanilla, potentially could have been human. I mean, I'm not hard set on Horde.
An ally has been slain.
peace. We have
Shut
learned.
down.
Yeah, if she missed her net there, then I think I could have W'd and maybe killed her.
I have seen people
Thought I had a chance there. But yeah, I wanted to be a like a human warlock or a human priest. If I would have gone in vanilla, I probably would have been a human priest. That's what I wanted to do. But you're supposed to be like a dwarf priest for Fear Ward, but it probably would not have mattered. Really? Did I not have my ulta, or did I sequence it wrong? I thought I RW'd, which is why I went up to tank it. So I was gonna heal.
The answer
Maybe it
lies within.
wasn't up yet.
An enemy has been slain.
Never falter.
Hey, what's up, Aaron?
An ally has been slain.
I always thought Paladin would be pretty cool too,
Been
but
slain.
the leveling just takes like forever.
As I only change
Hey, what's up, Luke? Thanks, friend. God, I missed.
Never fear change.
Yeah, not having a great karma game here. I don't know what I messed. I think I just mechanically messed something up there.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
Nice.
Ionia speaks through me.
Let's fly.
I'm Jillian CS.
Nice. All the healers look pretty legit though. It looks like you only bring like one druid. I'll have to study it more. Druid's what I kind of really want to play. Because they're very good in battlegrounds. And they're versatile, so like I could... Tanking druid actually looks kind of fun too. And tanking feral druids are actually supposed to be pretty good in PC.
Never falter. We have learned as much as we have suffered.
I think the professions give decent farm as well. Because I was worried, it's like, because I know you get the healing power, and it's like, how the hell am I supposed to farm as a healer? But apparently, you know, just even stuff like fishing or herbalism gives decent money. And you can't dual spec, obviously, in the Burning Crusade. That was a nice thing in Warlords of Draenor. You could dual spec, and the Balance Druid or whatever could actually power farm really, really well. So I was like top tier healer and top tier like farmer, but you didn't have to even buy as many. Didn't have to buy as many consumables and stuff either.
Has been slain.
I don't mind farming stuff for raid, but I don't want to be farming for like 4 hours for consumables for a raid. Like, I don't mind like farming like 1 hour's worth of stuff for raid, 2 hours maybe, but.
Never again.
Let's go, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking WoW. I was like, I'm getting kind of hype about Burning Crusade if they end up doing a classic Crusade. But they're not going to do that until after Nax is released, and probably until after their new Shadow Moon. I think the Shadow Moon's coming out this year. I don't know. I don't keep up with retail, but a lot of people are estimating it would be like next fall or something if they did the Burning Crusade. Yeah, I'm back and forth. I'm kind of all over the place on what I'm talking about. Hunter's very good. I think that it seems to me pretty balanced. Like, there's nothing where it's just like you can't play it. You know, like people are saying rogues are actually pretty bad. But even like once you get to tier 6 or whatever, like you can get some stuff and they'll be alright. I remember having not a lot of rogues, but some rogues went to our raids. I mean, you want probably at least one just so they can get the gear, you know, just so the gear doesn't go to waste. But it just felt pretty diverse. With the exception of, you know, shamans and warlocks being on the strong side. I like the min-maxing where like each little class brings something, so you're incentivized to diversify. Versus like with warlords, it felt like there were so many different classes that were redundant. Like so many things had battle reses, so many things had different, you know, types of perks and buffs. Versus it feels like each spec and each class has one little thing, you know, that they can bring to the raid. Why is vanilla WoW called vanilla? In English, vanilla is just kind of like thought of as the most basic fundamental flavor for some reason. It also, like, unadulterated, unchanged. You know, that's kind of what vanilla is. Like, it's like the flavor without any extra flavor or spices. It's like the most basic, often thought of as kind of, by a lot of people, is potentially boring flavor. Yeah, it's sort of thought of as this primordial, basic flavor. One shot. Oh yeah, well rogues are great in PvP, and that's the thing is a lot of people still play rogues because they're so good in PvP. It's like there were a lot of classes I feel in vanilla, or at least several classes in specs that were just flat out just bad.
Never feel
I feel like hunters weren't that great early on. You know, they could be, and they power farm really quickly, but it just felt like rogues and warriors were just really OP. From what I read, and kind of, sort of what I remember. Oh my god. She ran him down, but did she want him? And it was just like only warrior tanks were really like super viable. I mean, like a super high-end guild that had like really badass healers, I think you could run feral. But
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, vanilla's cool. Bring the player, not the class. I don't know. Make every class the same and nothing unique. I don't like that philosophy as much. Or are you making fun of that? Oh, game design from Wrathon, where it's, I don't know. So yeah, do you like that? I don't like that, personally. I like having diverse classes that can get spots in raids. Like, okay, you're playing Ret Paladin, you do something. Like, we can bring you, right? You may not have the most DPS, especially for the hybrid support type of classes, you know, the shaman, druid, paladin type of stuff. I think that they should not do the same damage as other classes, but what they have is the utility. Like, if it's in a well-balanced game, it's like, okay, you know, Feral Druid not going to do as much damage, but it has very unique buffs and reasons that you would want to bring this thing to raid. Holy. %. Oh, okay. I thought so. I was like, I don't think most people think that way. I mean, it sounds cool. It's like, yeah, everybody can play whatever they want. It's like, but this isn't like chess, you know? Like, people want diversity. They want to be able to play different things that are interesting, right? Yeah. Exactly, yeah. Because if everybody's the same, if everybody has the same utility, then it's just a mathematical game of like, okay, well, who does the most DPS then? Who does the most healing? Because they all have the same crap. So I like it. That just adds more value to the utility because it's unique. Now, some utility is OP, like the Shaman's Bloodlust. But I think overall, it seems to me like it's pretty decently balanced. Aside from Shaman, I mean, even the I have to see like exact damage charts. At least from the healers' perspective, the healers seem pretty balanced. Like, I've seen a bunch of differing opinions on who the like overall best healer is, other than Shaman. But it's the Shaman is because of the Bloodlust. Like, some people are still saying like druids are kind of the, you know, weakest healers, but then I've seen some videos where, you know, the druids were the top healer in the raid. Depends on the encounters and stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to take that. I could have died. Do I have a recent karma guide? I don't remember.
Never falter.
Probably not. Depends on what you mean by recent. I'm trying to, so I haven't had a ton of guides this year. We had the Kiana guide. We had a Yumi. Huh, that was cute. We had Yumi. I feel like Karma's not like the oldest guy. Like, we've had one at some point. I don't remember how long ago that was. It may have been earlier this year. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, now there's a Karma guy. Okay, thanks, Wings. Oh, are we getting backdoored? How did he even get in there? He didn't even have TP, I guess. We're just gonna play this little game.
Rampage. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Never again will I sit idle.
rearranging my furniture? What do you mean? Who? What?
As Iona changes, so must I.
Oh, okay, Aaron asked that. And then Sammy repeated Aaron's question. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. Yeah, that's true, Dr. Alberts. Yeah, I mean, it was cute, but that turret was going down either way. And he didn't have his ult to, like, contest us when we were at their inhibitor. This fucking backdoor clown show.
Yep.
It's gonna be annoying. Okay, so we gotta try to end for Trinamiri. It's too strong. Jace, I mean, the only thing Jace can do right now is backdoor. If Mundo gets more armor, he has like no armor right now, but if he gets more armor, I think he could.
We will. I can probably.
You gonna be able to push that? Can we? Yeah, I mean, all they can. I don't think they can win in a 5v5 right now. They've got to split foot.
Now they've really, like, turning to splitting.
Oh, you want to see Karma support? Karma support or Karma top? You want Karma support? I could mention Karma top. I mean, the skills are the same, just the build's different. Oh my god. That's annoying. Oh, there's already blast cones. Oh, jeez.
Focus. The answer lies within.
I'm gonna be a little bit short on what I want to buy here, I think. 1300.
Heart
Feels bad, but maybe should have gone and I don't know. I needed to get more wards there. Okay, sure. Now I can do that for sure. Oh my god, Karma top bids,
Never
yeah.
again.
She is nice to learn because you can play her top and mid in certain elo or in certain metas. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, we'll do the support guy then. She's very good at support right now. She's under a lot of radars. People are picking up on her.
Never fear change.
It's because movement speed's at such a high premium with all the bruisers. And there aren't that many hard engaged champs, so you can kind of. She's very good at kind of the poke wars. They're actually trying to do it. Okay.
As Iona changes, so must
Not quite there yet. Coming to you. Coming to you.
I. Never falter. I have seen two paths. My spirit is unpunchable.
Yeah, we can hook it up. Yeah, I think she is very strong right now. She does match up well against things like early game, Lulu and most other enchanters. Very good against AP support, like mid-range AP supports like Braid and Zyra too, because you just outrange them. Anything that doesn't have a heal early game that you can poke. And she pushes, so she does very well with push poke, which is like Ezreal, who's super strong right now, Caitlyn, who's getting buffed next patch, Ashe.
Act with conviction.
Like, look, my champion is just bad.
Oh, Jace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's very good, like, levels 1 through 10, but, ugh.
Challenge what you know.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, melee champ with basically no defense, no CC. Like, I don't know.
He's a one-shot Ashe.
Yeah, basically he has to jump in one shot, pretty much, or he... He's an early game bully.
Never again.
Shin's a fun character to play. Shin is getting buffed next patch, yeah. Kate is getting a buff. She's getting like 3 AD or something next patch, I think. So it's not huge, but 5 movement speed's pretty good. I mean, the thing is, like, she's already pretty good. It's just people aren't good on her. She's just a tempo champ. She's just balanced. That's the problem.
A great axe for an army.
Oh, nice. I actually got an Ornn upgrade. I'm like, what is that? Because I never get that. Wait, why did he give it to me? Oh, no one else has anything. Wait, he could have upgraded your Ludens.
Ludens or my Zonias.
I don't know, man. Like, dude, I'm not the one you should be upgrading. It's not even that good on Redemption. I guess I was just the one close enough and he just wanted to do it right there. Odd choice. Got him.
Got him.
Fail, my friends.
Hey, you upgraded my item.
I just want to win the fishing extravaganza. That's what I really want. Get that Nat Pagels rod. I actually do kind of like fishing a little bit. I don't know why. You're just basically just sitting there scratching off lotto tickets. But I can just like sit there and grade papers and just keep pressing the fish like button. Grade papers on one screen, fish on the other.
Yeah.
3 people just use Zanya's at the same time. They may have. I don't know.
I did.
Good kitty.
Oh, big kitty.
Big kitty and small sickly kitty. We're all hanging out. Yeah. We're team old over here. They're team young. Isn't that right, Sadie? Alright, man. Well, good games. I'll catch you next time.
Yeah. I'll catch you too.
See you, man.
See ya.
Alright, well, that's going to be it for tonight. So, finishing up a little bit early. Hate to do it, but it is like 5:30 in the morning. I just got a late start, so sorry. My phone got unplugged somehow. and then died because I was watching a video and had it plugged in, and then it just died. So I was like, well, I just woke up and I was like, uh-oh, I'm not feeling super tired, just a little tired, so that means I probably overslept. And then I came downstairs, it was like 2 in the morning. I was like, yep. It's like, well, it's not so late that I can't go. Hopefully some people will show up, but I'll just go ahead and we'll get a few hours in there. Anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank y'all very much. As always, I appreciate it. I will do that karma guide. I can probably get that done tomorrow. I'll do the karma guide. I am trying to add in, I figured out how to do the end screens and the cards. So now in a video, whenever I mention something like check out Enchanter support, then I can put like a little graphic in the top right and people can click on it and go get information about that. Or at the very end of the video, I can do recommended, hey, if you like this, go check this out, which I know would be great for the Warhammer crowd, so they can just click and go to the next episode if they want to. Or, you know, if there's some other type of guide, if you like this, go check this out. So yeah, I just figured out how to do that. It's not that hard. I don't know why I haven't been doing it all along, but anyways, we're doing it now. But okay, well, that's going to be it. Thank y'all very much. We'll be back tomorrow. Try to shoot for 11 p.m., maybe midnight, something around there. And we'll go till 4 or 5. So, thanks. Have a good day. See you next time.